Hello guys, my name is Ian Z and welcome to the new series on my channel. This is going to be rebuilding or building Tottenham Hotspur. It's not technically a rebuild per se because they've they technically had some success at the beginning of the English football and they sort of like died down a little bit. They've won the title before. They've won the Premier League title. They've won the FA Cup and some UEFA competition, but they didn't over the past like 20 years. They haven't really won that much. But as of late, around like the past 5 years, their squad it has the quality to win titles, but they haven't. So I'm here to change that. I'm here to win Spurs as many trophies as possible throughout this series. Um, okay, so starting off with the game is as in case you didn't know, it's Football Manager 2019. My experience with this game is that I started playing it when I was not when I was when Football Manager 2016 came out. It was a new thing for me. Because I usually played FIFA. That's another story. Um, but this game really hooked onto me in 2017, and I've been playing it non-stop, like almost every day ever since. I'm not really good at this game, even though I've played it since 2016. I still take like my assistant manager's advice and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not really good at this game, so sorry if I make a horrible decision uh, during the let's play, but sorry, okay, I'm sorry. So this is the managerial style that I chose. Um, I chose a motivational style of management. I like it. It's my way. I've been using it ever since 2016, and it's been working. So I'm gonna stick with it. And these are the countries that I chose. They have the full player database, for the series. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the introduction to the club. Okay. I'm I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip this. Um, you don't really want to see it. In case you want to see the philosophies, possession football, attacking football, sign young players to the first team, develop players using club's youth system, 120k a week. I'll just do the meeting very quickly and then we'll move on to the tactics. Moving on to the tactics, um, I have a previous save, like another save on this game. It's a Man City one where I used the vertical tiki taka. Didn't really work. So for the second half of the season, I actually went the Gen press, the Liverpool style, relentless pressing, and non-stop running, fluid passing. It's really good formation, really good tactic, and the formation I'll be using is the 4-2-3-1 wide. It really worked in the Man City one, for the second half of the season after I switched from the vertical tiki taka, and I want to use it for full season. So yeah, this is the formation I'll be going with. I won't be using a box to box midfield. I actually used a deep lying support, or depending on the situation, I can switch it to defend, wing back, two supporting wing backs, inside forward attack, inside forward support, and advanced forward up front. So yeah, this will be the tactics I'll be using, and this will be the tactic I'll be using. Sorry, and yeah, let's move on to the squad. Moving on to the squad hub, I'll be reviewing the squad from goalkeeper all the way back to down to striker. Michel Vorm, good backup goalkeeper. Probably won't start that much because we have Hugo Lloris. Really good super keeper for attack. I'll be using him as a super keeper attack. Team team leader, obviously club captain, won the World Cup for with France. Very solid goalkeeper, but some people say that he tends to decline when he reaches the certain like 33 age. So we'll see. Maybe next season, if it depending on the first season, we'll have to buy a new goalkeeper. I have a few candidates in mind, but yeah, our goalkeepers are set. The defense though is not really. It's good, but the players are running off contract. Mainly Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen, both our two starting centre backs. Even though we have Davidson Sanchez, good talent, good centre back, ball playing, perfect for my style. but he won't start over these two. Mm, Um, Alderweireld running 1 year left. Jan Vertonghen 1 year left on his contract. Both really good centre backs. I'll be off trying to tie them down uh, for another contract. But if Alderweireld wants to leave, there's always Juan Foyth here, who is injured currently, but a decent centre back. His potential is quite good, but not to the level of Alderweireld. He's a decent-ish centre back. Very good stats for a 20-year-old. Perfect for my system. So yeah, if Alderweireld leaves, it's not the end of the world, but it would be, even if he were to leave, it would still hurt the squad. But people, clubs won't really offer him that much considering he's 1 year left on his contract. The fullbacks, in the fullback department, it's perfectly fine. Trippier would start as my starting right back. Serge Aurier as backup. Danny Rose, it's a mix-up between Danny Rose and Ben Davies. But I think I'll start Danny Rose ahead of Ben Davies. Danny Rose looks more solid. He looks as a more solid wing back compared to Davies, and also Rose is a little bit older, more experienced. And yeah, this Danny Rose will be a starting left back. Midfield, there's a little bit of injuries. Wanyama is never fit. Harry Winks is injured. 3 weeks to 2 months. Very good young talent. Yeah, so hopefully we will get him back soon. But my starting pair of midfield in the tactics would be Musa Dembele and Eric Dyer. Even though he can play as a centre back and a defensive midfielder, I'll be using him as a central midfielder, ball winning midfielder. Good potential for start, just good tackling and defending stats, good stamina, so he can run up and down the field, winning balls for my team. Here's a guy that is the meme of Tottenham Hotspur. It's Moses Sissoko. I may consider selling him. The only reason to keep him in here in the squad is for backup midfielder in case Wings gets injured. But as knowing Tottenham, knowing Spurs, finances are not the best, so I may look to move him on, even though he has like 3 years left on his contract. I'll probably be moving him on. He's already transfer listed by default, and yeah, a lot of clubs want him on loan, but not really to buy him. Moving on to the wingers, our winger department. Lucas Moura is a really good right winger, even though he's not really comfortable in playing inside forward. We can always train him to be comfortable in that position. He's only 25, good age, very very pacey. Uh, I think they underrated his pace in real life. He's rapid. And the backup to him would obviously be Eric Lamela. I love him in real life. He's also not really what do you call it again? He's also not really comfortable with the inside forward right wing, but he's really really good composure, flair, passing stuff. He's actually looks like a decent center attacking midfield. Maybe we can rotate him around the front behind the striker of the front three. In case any injuries, center attacking midfield, we have obviously Christian Eriksen, Dele Alli. Obviously, I'll be starting Christian Eriksen. And considering our left wing department, Kevin Nkudu and Son Heung-min, Dele Alli this season may be used as a left winger, because Nkudu is not up to quality, even though he's very fast. But pace isn't everything in the left winger, even though his main position is the inside forward. He's not really that good, but maybe you could give him a run into the team. Maybe he can impress and prove to me that he can play as a backup. But I'll probably be using Dele Alli as the backup, even though he's not really that comfortable in playing it. He'll have to, because George Kevin and Kudu. Okay, so moving on to the main man up front, Harry Kane. The vice captain of the club. I'm never gonna sell him. Never. Won't even consider selling him. He's the main man up front. Such a complete striker, wonderful stamina, 19 finishing, 16 composure. His perfect 16 heading accuracy, 17 long shots, even pretty decent at free kicks. Crossing is good, dribbling, first touch. Work rate, penalty taking, or designated penalty taker. Can play in multiple positions up front. Just the best, fantastic striker. Won't be selling him at all. And the backup to him will be Fernando Llorente. His contract is also expiring. Sorry, his contract is also expiring. He's more of a target man than compared to an advanced forward. Even though he can play there, he's somewhat familiar with that position. But I'll think I'll just let his contract run out or sell him this season, and maybe use Keziah Sterling as a backup. Good young talent, advanced forward. Even though his dribbling is 9 for strikers, not that good for an advanced forward. 9 passing, 10 technique. It's not good, but we can work on that. He's only 19. so yeah. That was the squad. So yeah, let's move on to finances. Spurs don't have the biggest budget in the world. The maximum we can get is 32 million. So I may ask the board to increase the. No, I can't. Damn it. No, I couldn't increase the wage budget. Maybe I can increase the wage budget to so I can convert the wage budget into transfer budget. But yeah, it's not that much. So I don't think we'll be making any signings, or maybe a centre back, a backup centre back. You know what I'm talking about. It's obviously my main target this season is to buy Matthias de Ligt. Hopefully we can afford him with 32 million. If not, we may have to sell Moses Sissoko to fund the transfer, and also I have to deal with contracts expiring. So I don't think I may have the funds to complete the signings that I want. So in this first episode, I'll be going through the preseason and showing you like if anything happens during preseason, see if I make any signings, anybody decides to break their leg during training. Yeah, so I'll be simulating all the way until our first game of the season, which is against Leicester City in August. Leicester City, Everton, Crystal Palace. I don't think I'll be playing any games in the first episode. This is just an introduction to the series. So yeah, I'll see you when something interesting happens. Before we simulate further, I forgot to show you the squad report. Now, there are I'm telling you, a lot of positives on the squad, but the negatives, and the biggest negative is more depth would be better at centre back, which is kind of my main target. That I want to buy a young, capable first team centre back. Most likely it will be De Ligt. If I can't afford De Ligt, I may move on to another guy who can play right back and centre back. I don't know if you heard of him before. His name is Benjamin Pavard. He scored that goal against Argentina.
Who've stayed in so far. Pavard! Oh, how about that?
Moving on to the other negatives, the overall depth is not really good. Aerial reach, command of area, kicking, it's all about goalkeepers and stuff like that. So it's not really important. And also our wage budget is only 60k. So maybe I could ask the board to increase the wage budget a bit because it's really, really low. If it does, I'll tell you. Or if we sell somebody, I'll tell you. So we can get them off the wage. So yeah. Now I'll see you when something interesting happens during preseason. Okay, season expectations. Now, I'm not gonna set the expectations really high, but the expectations are high enough already. They want us to reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Come on, you're asking too much of me, man. It's gonna be a long season. And it's the first season. Okay, they want me to qualify for Champions League. It's reasonable. Spurs are kind of expected to qualify for the Champions League, but reach the final of the FA Cup. It's probably gonna be it's gonna be hard. The Carabao Cup is not important, and so if I win the treble, they give me a added extra budget of £7 million, which is not really that good. Uh, so yeah, it wouldn't benefit me that much. It would just put more weight on my shoulders if I even consider putting my expectations high. So I'll be going with the lowest possible expectations. So that I may surprise myself if we ever win something. So yeah, I mean they really really want us to reach the FA Cup final. Like it's gonna be a long season. Oh god, I'm gonna have to introduce myself. Okay. So everybody's here. Everybody who isn't on holiday. I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce myself to you as the new Spurs manager. Welcome. I'm pleased to see you in charge, and hopefully your reign is long and successful. I hope it is. I'm very positive about our chances, and I think we can qualify for the Champions League this season or the Champions Cup this season. Everybody agrees with me, which is very good. Off to a great start. Just so you're wondering, I'm not going to show any press conferences. I don't really care for press conferences. If you guys do care, maybe you can ask. Maybe I will show some. Maybe, but nah, I'll be skipping the press conferences after pre-match conference, pre and post-match press conferences. There we go. Toby Alderweireld signed. Well, contract signed. You know what I mean. And Jan Vertonghen, contract offered. So yeah, one more person to go. All wrapped up. Contract situation dealt with. Musa Dembele, contract tied down. Here's confirmation, Alderweireld, new contract. Here's confirmation, Jan Vertonghen, Musa Dembele, both signed. And yeah, currently talking to Matthijs de Ligt. Hopefully it goes well. Wish me luck. Should I loan him out? It's 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 a good league for him to go to. Maybe I should, but he has the future fee if the club want to activate it of 5.5 million. Maybe I can increase that to 10, maybe 9.75. I can accept that. So if Sissoko accepts the offer, he's going on loan to Cagliari in Serie A. It finally happened that the league accepted the contract, but I was offering Benjamin Stuttgart like 26 to 32 million pounds. They just wouldn't accept it. They said their offer was in like the 50 million area. I'm like, and I couldn't accept it because I didn't have the funds to, and the league was much cheaper in 26 million, only 62k wage, and he honestly it looks really good. And apparently, Pavard has had a bust up with the coach of Stuttgart because he was not allowed to join Spurs. So even though I may accept it, I may delay to see how much they'll be willing to offer for Pavard, but I don't know. Chelsea and Real Madrid are interested in the league, and I could accept him right here. Or should I see if Benjamin Pavard is interested? He's interested, but I would like to see if Stuttgart is willing to sell him. I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna accept the deal right now. A bargain for 26 million. As a future centre back, he's gonna be outstanding. Here we are. Spurs actually made a signing. The world's ending. Spurs made a signing. The world's ending. It's 2012 all over again. Look at him. He's perfect. 3-star current ability, can slot right into the first team if we need rotation. 4-star potential. Centre back of the future. Centre back of the future. God damn it, Sissoko. Okay, never mind. He actually accepted it. Thank you, Sissoko. Squad win bonuses. Yeah, I can't offer the high ones because we have no money. We have no money, Daniel Levy. So yeah, I'm just offering the middle option. Yeah. Sorry, okay. Sorry. Okay. Ask Daniel Levy for more money. Just so you know, these are the players I'll be registering for the season because I won't be making more signings. The league doesn't need to be registered because he's only 18 years old. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe down the road the rule changes because of Brexit. Maybe we have to change it. So yeah, these are the players that I'll be registering. Here we are. Deciding captaincy. They want me to make Harry Kane captain. I don't know. Um, the assistant recommends that Harry Kane should be the captain. Um, but I think I'll keep Hugo Lloris as captain. Maybe next season I'll switch Kane to captain if his leadership and teamwork improves. But come on, Lloris has to be captain. 30 older, more experienced, won the World Cup. I think I'm gonna keep Lloris as captain, Harry Kane vice. Deadline day is here. I don't think I will take part in it because I have no reason to, so I'll decline it. So yeah, I think I'll leave the episode here. Next episode will be playing Leicester in our season opener at Wembley. And yeah, I'll be making my first. I'll be playing my first game under the new series. Nothing much really happened towards the tail end of the transfer window. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode. Please do remember to smash the like button down below. It always helps out. I really appreciate all of you watching. Please also do remember to subscribe. It helps grow our channel, grow the community. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been ENZ, and I'll see you in the next episode. Remember, God loves you.